So recently I have been the victim of a parcel theft.
It's you and
The delivery driver knocked on the door instead of ringing my doorbell. Although someone is at home, no one knows that he was there delivering. He waited a few minutes and then he left the parcel at my doorstep. Instruction was like leave it out of sight, but that's what, that's not what they did. They just left it right by the doorstep. The delivery driver left it at the door, and then shortly after, a guy knocked on my door asking if he wants to have my car washed, and then he came back a few minutes later and took the parcel away. So I need to up my security, and also need to find a way where when they ring the doorbell that we can actually know that he is there and answer the door. I bought this from Amazon, and it's by a company called Accfly, Accfly. And this thing cost me £69, so it's about £70 in the UK. And I have seen a few videos about this on the internet. I'm sure it's a worldwide. Plus, a lot of things from China. It's probably just a product with to put their own logo on top. I had one of these before, but I didn't really install it and kept it because you really rely on your phone. But this time it comes with a external doorbell which you plug into the door. Plug into your sockets. So I'm hoping that this can work as a normal doorbell. Another feature this one has is that is run on battery. I don't trust battery, but I'm going to use the battery to for the first couple of months, maybe or weeks, just to find out which is the best location to put it on the door. Afterwards, I will hardwire it in because I don't trust battery. Just in case the battery dies, and then you have no more doorbell. I'm not a fan of paying subscription for anything, let alone having footage of my front door on the internet somewhere. The common brand will be like Arrow, there is Blink, there is many different CCTV out there who have the function of a doorbell as well. Stay true to my channel. I'm going to test the cheapest product available on the market and hope you guys like it. Thank you card, double-sided tape, instruction manual. Now this one comes with a microphone and PIR sensor, so you should be able to use it like a CCTV, and when people approach, then it should give you an alert. Some screw to mount to the wall or your door. Two of these heavy-duty battery, a plug-in doorbell with a 3-pin plug for the UK, and the actual doorbell itself. Now this doorbell is marketed as a 720p, so it's not going to be like a high definition detail quality thing, but it should be good enough for you to identify who is at the door. And it comes with an infrared idle inside, so it has night vision as well. And there is a LED ring on the button, just like the branded ring product on the market. To open the back, just slide the plastic. So this will be your mounting plate, and in there is the connectors for hard wiring. So you give the positive negative wire through to the back of the unit, and at the back that's where the battery goes. You say here mine battery electrode, so obviously some users might not have followed this before in my fried electronics, so you have to be careful. But the orientation of the battery is actually engraved into the sockets, so you know which way it goes. Simple reset button. You also got a micro USB adapter socket here as well. So overall it looks quite cool, made of plastic, so it does have a cheap feel to it, but this is like half the price of the cheapest branded kind of a doorbell available on the market. So we'll see how it works out. So this is the back of the camera. It comes with 2 batteries, rechargeable, and it also comes with a Kingston 32GB SD card, which you slot into the side. So here so the camera is not set up yet. We still got some setting up to do, so show you guys in a minute. Hello? Hello? Who are you?
Hi. Delivery.
Delivery? I don't see you. Where are you?
Sorry, this thing is very hard to carry.
Is it? Show me the parcel. What is it?
I'm sorry. This thing is very hard to carry.
It's very hard to carry.
I don't know. You just gave me this parcel.
Alright, where is he from? And who is it for?
You never told me that. Oh! It says Benson.
Alright, coming to get you.
What is it for anyway?
Hello there.
I have been using this camera for about a week now, and I have to say that I really like the camera. There are a couple of things that it can improve. The camera is facing forward, and there's no way to adjust the angle. It is a wide angle camera, but no matter where you put it flat on the door, you will be viewing a lot of the sky as well as the person in front of it. As you can see in the sample video, my daughter is still quite short, and sometimes she's out of the frame when she's really close to the door. So if there is a next version, I would really like to see a movable, adjustable camera angle. I did open up the machine to see if I can do some modification to change the camera angle, but unfortunately everything is screwed down and I don't want to mess up any of the electronic part. So at the end, all I have to do is tilt it about 45 degrees downwards to view more of the person holding the parcel. For example, if the angle is like this, you can't see the parcel, you see just the person. The PIR, or the motion sensor, is a bit hit and miss. So if I set it to high, then I probably won't miss any intruder or footage. But at the same time, my phone just keeps ringing all the time. On medium setting, then I would say 8 out of 10 times. Sometimes the camera will not pick up any motion until we open the door. There are ways to work around it. For example, I could set it to high and put some tape on the sensor. That was something that I would try in the next coming weeks or so. But for a camera which is about 60 or 70 odd quid, which is kind of in the mid range, I would expect that to be built in. Hopefully maybe the next version. When the person rings the bell, that's the time that the video activates. But I find that maybe 2 out of 3 videos, sometimes the first part is missing. So for example, although it has a motion sensor, the person walked through the door, I would expect the video to start when they approach the door, not when they press the button. So that is again, I think, something to do with the sensitivity of the PIR. So maybe a tape is set it to high or something like that to mess around with it. Is it worth the money? I think so. So there is cheaper camera out there which can do the same thing. But for this camera, it came with the chime itself, which is a separate plug into the wall. It also comes with an SD card built in. So compared to other cheaper camera, I do think this is good value for money. For me, on a budget, this does everything that I want it to do. Now I have a lot of delivery coming through, so I don't need to worry about missed delivery anymore. So even when my kids are at school, if the delivery guy rings the door, I know I can answer, so that they don't just leave it in front of my porch because like I say, someone is going to take the parcel away, so I can actually direct the delivery guy to drop it with my neighbor or put it somewhere more secure. So hope you like my video. Please subscribe, support my channel, and thank you for watching. Just as a reminder, I don't work for this company, and this is not a paid or sponsored video. I just want to share with you guys any tips and tricks. See you next time. Bye bye.